Guys, welcome back. This is our weekly pair selection and analysis video. So before we jump into the trading view to look at the pair selection, I just want to clarify something on the Forex Factory about NFP that was rescheduled. Guys, we all waited for NFP to be released so that we can see where price is going to trade towards. But unfortunately, about 5 minutes to the NFP release, we got a news that, as you can see above here, US government data may be impacted by the shutdown. Tentative events are subject to delay, revision, or cancellation. So this is exactly what happened. Before the NFP time, we just received a news that it has been rescheduled and marked tentative. So if you can see, this is Friday, the 3rd of October. The NFP is not here. But let's go to next week. So guys, this is next week. And if you go to Friday, the 10th of October, you will see NFP, non-farm employment change. So it has been rescheduled for next week and it's still tentative. We don't know if they are going to resolve the issue that made them not to release it this week. If they do resolve it, then they will release it next week. I think the Bureau for Labor Statistics is having issues or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I know the Bureau for Labor Statistics are the one to release this news, and they did not release the data this week. So next week, they are going to release it if they resolve the issue. So that means this week price action was not even volatile, and next week also is going to be somewhat the same. We might experience domino effect. What happened this week might even happen next week, where Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will just be low range days, and Friday is going to carry the volatility. This is the news I want to give you. Some of you were waiting for the volatility to come into the market and you did not see that. This is the reason why the volatility for NFP did not come into the market, because it was not released. So let's go to trading view to look at our pair selection and do the analysis together. So guys, what we have this week is not different from what we had last week because price did not move. So I'm still looking at the same asset class that we reviewed last week. I've gone through other ones and the price action is still the same. There is no good price action on the exotic pairs. So that is why I'm still leaning on these dollar pairs for good trading next week. So we'll start off with DXY. So we'll just go to the weekly time frame. So the DXY, we are still the same place. You can see the plan was, if we trade down into some kind of discount array on Friday during the NFP release, we'll get that momentum to push to the upside. But that did not happen. I'm still hoping that next week we should see price action to the upside. If we close below this week low, then we'll start to review price, because by then this fair value gap here would have been inversed or disrespected, meaning that price is likely to continue to the downside. But we still hope that this fair value gap is going to hold. So this is the daily time frame, and if you look closely, you will see the fair value gap I'm talking about. Price is still inside it, and we have also created a swing low within this price level. Today was supposed to move price up rapidly during the NFP release, and we did not get that NFP release. So I'm still hoping that we get that price action movement to the upside next week. So for gold is still moving higher, very strong, and it just wants to move to the upside. So the best thing for us is just to continue to trade gold bullishness. You can see I also have a trade running also. From this daily fair value gap, I took an entry on the 4-hour time frame, and I'm holding to the upside. So this is where I took the entry, guys. So for me, gold is bullish. We should be looking for bullishness, bullish setup on gold. and silver too. Gold and silver. Silver is even more stronger than gold. You can look for buy setup on gold and silver. So for USD card, we still need to wait for DSY and that's NFP release to show us where we should trade towards, because the price action for the dollar is not clear. We need to wait for the NFP release. The NFP release is going to show us where price is likely to move towards. Because if they don't release NFP, that means we are going to have trapped order flow because price is not going to move properly. You won't get clear signal of whether price is going to move to the upside or to the downside. Price will just be moving randomly. That is why we need to wait for the release of NFP. Once we get that release of NFP, release of CPI and FOMC, then the real price action is going to start. But don't expect something very crazy this week unless the NFP is going to perform some magic, because a week is already gone from October. We are supposed to get the release this Friday. Then next week, we are going to start to see good price action, but it has been delayed and carried over to next week. So we are still going to witness next week price action being very, very boring. So if you go to Euro USD, the same thing. NFP has the key for this price movement. You can see the price action here. Look at the price action. This is because we are waiting for NFP. We are waiting for NFP to unlock price action, and that did not come. So basically, the analysis we had last week still stands. We need to see NFP. When we see NFP, then we know where we should follow. We know where we should trade towards. GBP USD, the same thing. That is why, guys, you need to check my community post. Those two trades I was holding on BTC and GBP USD, I closed them because of price action. Because I was waiting for NFP and price did not move and started to reverse. I had to close them manually. I've updated that on my community post. You need to check that out. NZD USD, the same thing. Look at price action. This has been invalidated. So there's no need to keep it here. It has been invalidated. We need to look for another premium array. So by next week, we should get completion of this fair value gap. Then we'll have something like this. Weekly fair value gap here. Yes, something like this. Or price might decide to use this extreme fair value gap to drop lower. But we are still waiting for that NFP. So for BTC, you can see, guys, if I did not close that trade would have hit stop loss. You can see BTC is very bullish. We are 123. What? 123K. Bruh. 123K. This is seeking the all-time high again. We are going to make all-time high again, guys. The next all-time high might be 130. 130, round figure. 130. 130K for BTC. You can see USD CHF, the same price action. There is no momentum anywhere. USD JPY, there is no momentum anywhere. Look at price action. Look at. Guys, I just needed to draw your attention. On what we should be expecting next week, because most people don't know why NFP was not released. So this video is just to explain what we should be expecting next week. So guys, This is not our former video. This is just to give more light, to elaborate on why NFP was not released, and also to show you that we still maintain our best selection that we had last week. We are still going to maintain that best selection this week, and we need to be careful. We need to wait for NFP to be released. So proper trading should resume second week of October, which is around 13th of October. We should see proper price action coming into the marketplace. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed, like the video, then hit the bell notification button so that you get notified whenever I drop new video. Have a good trading week.